Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, I believe everyone have taken your dinner already, right? Yeah, you can type in the chat while I still admitting some more people coming in. Can hear me, right, everyone? Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Angie. Yeah, and my member here is Ashley. So we are doing the baking with essential oils for tonight baking class. Yeah, so hope you all can learn how to enjoy your baking sessions for tomorrow, or even you can actually try it out to bake on the weekends. Okay, or you can actually bake with your kids as well. So we are certified essential oil specialists. Okay. Yeah, so we would like to do a disclaimer over here. We are not a doctor, nurse, or any other medical professionals, and we are not claiming to be. So we are not treating or diagnosing anyone in this talk. The information provided here come from our experience, others or those other people who are using doTERRA essential oils, or from our studies of credible source of information on essential oils and related fields. So we find essential oils are powerful and safe. That's why we want to share with you today. Okay, so anyone here love baking? Yeah, you can actually type in the chat so that I know you actually love baking. Yeah, we have a few of y'all here love baking. Okay, same as us. So we actually love baking, and we want to share with you, is it safe to bake using essential oils? So the answer is yes. Okay, essential oils are like concentrated essence from the natural source that found in the plants. Okay, so it's actually essential oils is actually can be found essential oils can be found in our daily life diet. For example, you are eating fruits, so it's also come from a natural source. And if you are buying, cooking, or any herbs, yeah, the dry herbs are also made from the natural source. But it's just that essential oils from doTERRA are concentrated essence. Okay, so it's very high quality, and for doTERRA essential oils are high quality and well tested essential oils, so it is safe to consume. Okay, and what are the oils that should not be taken internally are like arborvitae, cedarwood, cypress, Dollars fir, eucalyptus, spikenard, white fir, or Siberian fir, and also wintergreen. So these are the few oils that you should actually take note that you should not be able to ingest internally. Okay, so let me show you a video of what is CPTG.
While many people believe that all oils are the same, they could not possibly be the same. And quality is the defining factor of whether or not an essential oil is actually going to accomplish what you and I would like it to.
They have to do what they're supposed to do every time. People have a very high expectation of doTERRA's essential oils, that they're going to get the results that they expect. And so we cannot compromise on quality.
Each oil goes through a battery of tests. We do organoleptic testing, specific gravity, GCMS, FTIR, optical rotation, refractive index, we do contamination testing, and we do stability testing every single time.
Quality is job one, and it's at the heart of what we do to ensure that every oil is exactly what we advertise it to be. pure, efficacious, and people can get repeat results, and they know the results that they're going to get.
We take great steps in not just determining the purity of the oil, but understanding in great detail the potency through where we get the plant from, how we distill the essential oil, and how we are protective of that process all the way through. That then gives us an essential oil that has the value that we've all come to expect from doTERRA.
As we source essential oils, quality is at the heart of everything we do. When we look for a partner, we look for a partner with knowledge of the plants, knowledge of the distillation processes, knowledge of the chemistry, and someone that we can work with that understands the importance of that. We need partners who are committed to the same cause that we are, which is providing the best oils in the world.
This is why doTERRA came to be. We knew that we had to have an essential oil that we could depend on, that would work every single time. It didn't exist in the marketplace. We knew that we had to go out and create it, which meant we're working with farmers on the ground in 46 countries and growing, so that every single family, every single individual can open up a doTERRA bottle and know they're going to get effective results every single day.
Okay, so everyone know what CPTG means. So CPTG is meant for certified pure tested grades. So essential oils, okay, there is different grades of essential oils. As you can see that there is most of the portion of the essential oils are synthetic. So a little portions will be for food, and another portion will be for therapy, and the other portion will be under the CPTG, which is the better grades of essential oils, which doTERRA actually have gone through several testings. So it actually is consists of pure, 100% natural, no artificial ingredients, fragrance or fillers, okay, safe, and it is actually it is certified to be free of pesticides and other chemical residues. Potent, it is a standardized active compounds, so that's why it is very concentrated essential oils that we all have to actually take note on the essential oils. Okay, so what are essential oils? Okay, on the pictures over here is a peppermint leaf. So if you zoom in like 1000 bigger time, you will actually, once you crush the peppermint leaf, there is actually oil sacs came out from the peppermint leaf. Even if you actually smell it from your hand itself, you will see that this oil sacs actually is the fragrance from the plants. So this is example of, like, if you zoom in 1000 times, and you will see the oil sac actually can be found from this peppermint leaf. So it's a natural aromatic compound that found in plants. So we for doTERRA is either using steam distilled or cold compress method to actually extract out the essential oils from the plants or the fruits, or and even the flowers. So it is very powerful and safe to use, and there is no side effects. Okay. So the tips for baking with essential oils. Okay. So you have to take note that essential oils are very potent. Okay. You have to use a glass or ceramic or even a metal bowl when you are mixing with the ingredients that contain essential oils. So essential oils tends to have like different velocity levels. So do not drop the oil directly into your mixture unless you have actually tested out, okay? Tested out as in, like, you know that if you want a stronger lemon flavor, So you can actually put in more than one drops, because citrus oils, when you're doing baking, it will actually evaporates the citrus smell. So you can actually put slightly more if you are baking. But if it is doing a non-baked, like cheesecake, or even non-baked cream. So if you are doing a whipping cream, or you are doing a cream based topping, yeah, for that you can actually add in only one drop will do, because it does not evaporate on the citrus itself or even the flour. So you have to adjust. And then sometimes, if the flour oils or the citrus oils you find it too strong, or if you are a beginner, so you can actually use toothpick method by dipping into the essential oil, and then stir the cream or um, the cheesecake that you are baking, so that you can adjust accordingly on the flavor. Because by dropping in one drop and you find the smell or the essential oils is powerful, and it will actually spoils your whole baking ingredients. Okay, so a little actually goes a long a way. So it's either you add in a drop, or you add in by using the toothpick method to stir and smell. And some of the baking ingredients, like if you are making a buttercream, you are making cheesecake, so you can actually taste the result. And then you can actually repeat the process until you get your desired result, that the taste that you want. So if you are baking with kids, okay, just to make sure that the oils have to keep an outreach for them. So you have to once like they actually make a dough or the ingredients by your side, okay, um, you have to actually stand by beside them, like teaching them how to actually pour the essential oil, or you help them to pour, and then so that they can actually stir well and to mix it. Because essential oils are very high concentrated, so it has to be very cautious use with children. Yeah, so y'all can actually screenshot this for these baking tips. Okay. So I'll proceed. So the benefits of essential oils. So let me go through. I'll be doing lavender. Um, Going through some of the essential oils that can be used for baking. Okay, you can actually use lavender. Lavender is for calming, aromatic, and it can actually soften the citrus flavor. So you can actually do buttercream with Earl Grey lavender. Yeah, or you can actually do a lavender cupcake. Okay, so the next one will be bergamot. So it's more on like relaxing, and it has a very citrusly aroma and citrus flavor. So it's very similar and close to Earl Grey smell if you are doing for baking. And wild orange is a strong sweet citrus aroma smell, and it has a very zest flavor. So for this wild orange, you can actually add into your like cheesecake. You can actually put into your muffin as well. If your children's love orange muffin. And for lemon, so it's very clean, fresh, and citrus aroma. So it has a very sweet and zesty flavor. So for lemon, I usually bake it using like the burnt cheesecake, or even the chew cheesecake. So lemon is very um, smells very nice, and you don't actually have the very gelat taste. Okay, for those who don't actually eat cheesecake, but then by adding on to the lemon, it actually helps to enhance the flavor of the cheesecake, and making the cheesecakes much more smoother and tastier. Okay, so next I'll be going through with peppermint. So peppermint can actually put into your baking, like baking peppermint cookies or brownies. So it has a minty aroma and delightful and refreshing flavor. So for lime, so lime is juicy aroma. Okay, it has also a zesty flavor. So for those who don't have lemon, you can actually substitute it with lime to bake onto your cheesecake or even buttercream lime. And for cinnamon bark, so for those who love baking apple pie tarts, yeah, you can actually add on cinnamon bark. So it's a sweet and spicy aroma, and it has a very busting flavor. So for this cinnamon bark, I would suggest to use the toothpick method, because the cinnamon might be very strong if you use as a one drop. Yeah, because you have to actually use the toothpick method to stir the apple after mixing it, so you can actually know and adjust how the taste or how bursting this cinnamon bark is. So the next one will be ginger. Okay, it is a spicy and fresh aroma. Okay, and it is very warm and not very spicy flavor, but it gives you the very warm ginger smell. So for ginger, you can actually put in like um, your ginger tea, or even if you want to bake in a ginger muffin, or even like the you can actually prepare the what do you call that, gingerbread man. Okay, so for tonight, okay, let me show you. I'll be doing the DIY bergamot Earl Grey pound cake recipe. So y'all can actually do a screenshot from here. Okay, so y'all can actually screenshot this down. This is the ingredients that required, and all ingredients will be required on a room temperature. So later on, I will show you the step-by-step method on how to actually bake this bergamot Earl Grey pound cake. Okay, the essential oils you don't need to add in until like 8 drops. You can actually reduce to like 5. Yeah. So if you are for this recipe, right, it is only a very it's just nice for a 6-inch cake recipe. So if you want a smaller size, you can cut all the ingredients by half. Like for example, if your eggs is very, very big, like the triple A eggs, you will only require 2 eggs. So if you are using like the smaller eggs, like from the NTUC newborn eggs, all this you will actually have to adjust accordingly. So for 3 eggs, you actually have to use up 3 eggs. So if you're baking half the recipe, you have to use 2 eggs. Okay, so your screenshot it down already. So I do not have golden syrup, so I'll actually replace it with honey. So this is the methods on how to bake. So if you are not able to actually catch the video later on, which I'll be showing, so y'all can actually screenshot these methods down so that y'all can actually bake it at home to try it. Okay, let me know when you screenshot down so that I can actually show you how the baking process. Okay, everyone done the screenshot, right? So I will just have to stop share. Okay, just hold on while I So everyone can see me, right? So there is echo. Okay, just hold on. Okay, everyone can see. So Ashley will be helping me to actually put in the pre-measured. So this is the 110-gram butter. So you can use salted butter so that you don't need to add the pinch of salt. Yeah. So this has been pre-weighed. Cannot see. Just hold on. Can see now? Okay. Yeah, so this is the pre-weigh 110-gram salted butter. So we will add in the sugar. Okay, 85-gram pre-weigh sugar. And then we'll put into my mixer. So you have to actually beat the butter from a very slow mode till all the sugar is being combined and till the butter is actually soft, white, fluffy. So we're actually slowly adjusting the speed. So this is the maximum speed. So by beating halfway through, you'll see that the butter actually not so able to mix well. So you have to actually scoop. You have to actually scoop the sides of the butter to ensure that everything is mixed well with the sugar so that it can actually turn to be white and fluffy. So you can actually on a higher speed
to mix everything. So it will actually require to beat about like 5 to 8 minutes to be to turn to be very pale white and fluffy color.
So Angie, what is the oil that we'll be using for this baking?
So it starts to be like getting more and more to be fluffier. So you can actually lower down and starts to add in the eggs. So this is my 2 eggs. Okay, you can actually do a gentle using a lower speed to pour in slowly. So another egg to add on inside. Then after that, you can on a higher speed to let it stir. This is normally is very fast, require about 1-2 minutes. Okay, once we will take out the pot to let you all see. Okay, so it's something turns like this. So it's okay that the mixture is like this. Okay. So you just have to scoop it around to ensure that the below all the butter and the eggs are being well stirred. Okay, it will be something like this gooey textures. Okay, so the next will be add in the cake flour. So the cake flour, you can actually buy it from NTUC or even Phoon Huat. So any brand of the cake flour is 80 gram. And then you need to actually sieve the cake flour. Okay, you can actually, your kids can actually help you to stir while Ashley is sieving the cake flour. Okay. So why do we actually needs to sieve the cake flour is because we want a smoother texture of the dough. Because if you don't sieve the cake flour, it will actually become very lumpy. Then next will be our 30 gram plain flour, which is also pre-weigh as well. And you can actually add on the milk powder to sieve together with the baking powder, 3 grams of baking powder. You can actually add on. You see that the flour that is not well sieved, it will have this lumps. So you can actually crush it. So once you are stirring the flour, it will actually turns to be much more thicker. Okay, once you stir, okay, we will be using this twinning Earl Grey tea. Okay. Yeah, so you just have to, 1 bag of this Earl Grey tea is 2 grams of tea leaf. So you can actually just cut it away and pour it inside. So you can actually start to stir as well. So while stirring, okay, we also have this yogurt, three-way yogurt with honey. You can actually mix, the yogurt is 30 grams, honey is 15 grams. So you can actually stir the yogurt and honey to mix together to ensure that all is well dissolved before you put into the batter. So while stirring, you can, at the same time, you can actually add in the essential oils of bergamot as well. So we'll add in 5 drops of bergamot oil. So you have to ensure that all is being mixed nicely and properly before you pour into your cake tin. Yeah, so you can see that there is no lumps, no nothing. So it's very smooth batter. So you can start to pour into your the 6-inch tin. Let me help Ashley because my mixer bowl is too big for her to hold. It can be a bit messy like this. So if you do not want it to be looking messy, you have to actually knock to give the bubbles give a gentle shake to ensure that the batter, the top of the batter will be smooth to the oven. Okay, you can set your temperature at 180. Okay, it depends on your house temperature, oven temperature. Okay, so that you have to bake for like 30 minutes. So you can set your timer, if you have a timer, for 30 minutes. So before we end our class, okay, this is the outcome of the, okay, we actually, before the class actually starts. So it actually look like this. So you can actually, let me cut to let show it y'all. Okay. So you can see how fluffy this cake is. Okay. So you have to remember that you have to actually control to know well how is your oven temperature. Okay. Let me come back to my screen over here.
Okay, so everyone know the steps of how to bake this bergamot Earl Grey cake. So y'all can actually type in the chat. Okay, it's very easy. It's just that the only mixture is the butter. Okay, so you have to beat the butter first, then followed with the cake, the eggs. Then after that, the rest will be on like stirring the cake flour, the plain flour, the more on the dried ingredients already. So anyone has any questions, y'all can type in the chat. Okay, so anyone here is very new to is very new and it is not a member at the moment? Yeah, I can actually type a Y in the chat so that I know who you are. Oh, so everyone here is a member, is it? Okay. Yeah, so let me show you for today limited time promotion deal is the bear diffuser with the enrollment kit. Okay, you can actually quickly buy this kit if you are very keen. Okay, can share the previous screenshot. Doreen, do you mean by these methods of the bergamot Earl Grey cake recipe? Okay, you screenshot already, then you let me know. So you can actually have this cake for supper or even for tomorrow tea break. Okay, so for those who love baking, you can actually bake this within less than like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so for those who are new and have not been a member, so this is our today's enrollment promotion, which is very hot selling, and it come with a DJI Zen Breathe on Guard lemon, lavender, peppermint in a 15 ml, and except for deep blue oil will be in a 5 ml. So for today is the last day of promotions. For do look for those who actually invited you in this call. You will get a free past tense and also a fiber 500 ml fiberglass bottle. Okay. So yeah, thank you everyone. So the quote of today is happy cakes makes every day better. So for those who love baking, you can actually bake daily to try on different essential oils on different cakes, or even you can do muffins, and even top it up with like whipping buttercream or whipping cream. Okay, so